You are walking. The path is soft under your feet, green moss growing thick. Tall trees arch overhead, their leaves forming a green roof. Sunlight peeks through, making dancing spots of light on the ground. Here the woods are quiet. Only the gentle rustle of leaves and a faraway bird's chirp break the silence. Ahead, a new path appears, smooth, flat stones, moss between them. You step onto the stones. You breathe in, feeling lighter. Each step brings you deeper into calm. The path welcomes you. The stone path ends at a massive ancient oak. In its trunk, a round door with a brass fern leaf handle waits, slightly open. Above, a sign reads, "The Whispering Woods Library. All are welcome here." The door swings open, silent and smooth. Warm, soft light spills out, inviting you inside. The air smells of old paper, leather and beeswax, a place where stories live. You stand in a round room, oak walls curving to a dome ceiling. Bookshelves line the walls, filled with every size and color. Glowing mushrooms and fireflies in jars light the room. The library wraps you in quiet. You feel safe, welcome. The shelves seem endless, promising stories for every heart. The adventure of quiet begins. You step further inside. A soft voice says, "Hoo-hoo! Welcome, traveler." You see an owl on a tall stool behind a wooden desk. His feathers are brown and grey, round spectacles perched on his beak. His golden eyes blink slowly, wise and kind. He is the librarian, Professor Hoot. You look a little weary. He says, "Please find a comfortable chair. The library is warm and safe." He adjusts his spectacles, calm and gentle. Good things, like resting, take time. He hops down from his stool and leads you deeper into the library. You're in a safe place with a kind friend. The adventure continues. You are ready for rest. You follow Professor Hoot past towering bookshelves. Ladders lean against the shelves, ready to help you reach the highest stories. The air is scented with old paper and leather, cozy and safe. You run your fingers along the spines, some smooth, some soft like moss. Professor Hoot points out sections. Books of starlight and moonbeams shimmer softly. Books of deep earth smell of soil and hidden springs. Every part of the library has its own feeling. You stop at a book the color of dusk, golden stars painted on its cover. You open it, no words, just paintings of galaxies and sleeping planets. A faint tinkling sound rings as you turn the page. The book feels magical, full of quiet wonder. You return it gently to the shelf. You walk on, hearing the creak of floorboards, the rustle of your clothes, the flutter of Professor Hoot's wings. These are the sounds of the library, quiet, peaceful. Time moves slowly here, like a leaf on a calm pond. You feel the magic in every step. The shelves invite you to dream. You are surrounded by stories. Professor Hoot stops in a cozy corner, lit by a jar of sleeping fireflies. "Let us see what book wishes to meet you today," he whispers. The shelves here are filled with old, well-loved books, comfortable as old friends. Professor Hoot closes his eyes, listening. "The books whisper to me," he explains. "They tell me who they are waiting for." Silence fills the air, peaceful and patient. Suddenly his eyes open. "Ah, yes, there is a book waiting for someone with tired feet and a kind heart." He points to a moss-colored book, simple and humble, tucked between others. You take it from the shelf. It feels warm, as if it's been in the sun. The cover is soft, worn cloth, perfect in your hands. You hold it and it feels just right. Professor Hoot smiles. "The right book always knows. It has chosen you." You smile back, feeling the magic. "Now let us find a place to make that tea," he says. "The book is yours. The story is about to begin. You are ready for comfort." The library feels even more welcoming. You follow Professor Hoot. Professor Hoot leads you to a tiny kitchen alcove. A small kettle sits on a magical blue flame. He fills it with water, then scoops chamomile from the library's garden into a teapot. The air fills with a sweet scent. Tea and honey cakes are set out. The library feels like home. You settle in, comforted. The reading nook is the coziest place you've ever seen. 2 armchairs face a round window, looking out into the enchanted forest. You see green leaves, dark bark, a squirrel darting up a branch. The armchairs are big, soft, covered in dark green velvet. You sink into one. It holds you like a gentle hug. Professor Hoot sits in the other, sipping tea, content. You place your mug and honey cake on the table. The tea is warm, sweet, tasting of flowers and sunshine. You feel your body relax, heavy and peaceful. You pick up your moss-colored book, open to the first page. The paper is thick, the script beautiful and easy to read. The story begins quietly. A garden, flowers nodding in the breeze, bees buzzing, a stream chuckling over stones. The words are calm, simple. The light is perfect, soft, green, magical. You take a bite of honey cake, it melts in your mouth. Another sip of tea warms you. You lean back, ready to get lost in your story. The nook feels like a world away. You are safe, content. The library is your sanctuary. The story welcomes you in. You begin to read. Now you are reading. The world of the library fades. The world of the book grows. Gentle sounds remain, your slow breathing, the whisper of your finger tracing words, the soft rustle of turning pages. Across from you, Professor Hoot sips his tea, the mug clinking softly. Sometimes he gives a small, sleepy hoot, a contented murmur. His peaceful presence makes the room even calmer. It is nice to be quiet with a friend. From outside, the forest sounds drift in. A breeze sighs through leaves, a woodpecker taps slowly, rhythmically. These sounds do not disturb. They remind you that you are safe inside the magical tree. The grandfather clock ticks and tocks, slow and deep. It is not the sound of time rushing, but of time passing peacefully. Each tick is a moment of quiet, each tock a moment of rest. All these sounds together, pages, tea, forest, clock, create a soothing symphony. It is the music of the Whispering Woods Library. You feel your eyes grow heavy as you read. The story wraps around you. The piece is complete. You are safe, warm and content. The library is a lullaby for your soul. You drift deeper into the story. Rest comes easily. Time passes sweetly in the library. You finish your tea and honey cake, read many pages. The story fills your mind with peace. You feel rested, your shoulders light, your mind calm. It is time to continue your journey, but you do not feel sad. The peace of the library will stay with you. You close the book, marking your page with a fallen leaf. Professor Hoot seems to know it's time. The path is waiting, he says softly. He leads you to the round door. The book is a gift, he whispers. A story is a good friend for a long journey. Cool, fresh air flows in. The sun is low, the woods golden. Thank you, Professor Hoot, you say, for the tea, the book, and the quiet. He smiles. You're always welcome here. The Whispering Woods Library is always open for those who need rest. You step out onto the stone path. The door closes softly behind you. You continue on your way, carrying your new book. Your feet feel light, your heart full. You will never forget the kind owl and his magical whispering library. The journey continues, but you carry peace with you.